on the floor. I'm David Locke.
Hey, and I'm Ron Boone.
And we are on the floor here at the Staples Center. Let's get you all the stuff you want to see. Let's see what we can find for you. There's Royce O'Neal coming off a brilliant Game 1, working with Lamar Skeeter. George Niang will get some minutes tonight without Bojan Bogdanovic. There's the great Mike Elliott, who walked by, saw the camera, and went the other way very quickly. The man sitting over there in the glasses, if you can see him in the gray sweatshirt, that is the Jazz, one of the new members of the Jazz staff, who's part of the mental health coaches that every team has been asked to add as the league makes their stride. So that's a...
I don't think they've been asked.
They've been told.
Yeah.
All right, over here, there's the ESPN set. Up there is Bowler and Harpering. They have to go up to like where the real people broadcast from now. That would be where we've always... Actually,
the Lakers, normally, they love it up there.
Right. Danny Green coming off the highest scoring point game by a first-time Laker ever, surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record the other night. Is that Kurt Rambis over there, looking skinny? With Jay Hillock?
That is Kurt Rambis.
Kurt Rambis. All right, and then there's all the banners and all the rest of this building. So,
and in about an hour, this will be filled with Laker fans, the diehards.
The opening night for this much anticipated Laker team, and the Jazz playing their first road game. Donovan Mitchell over here warming up. Royce doing his dribbling tools. These are so incredible. Like, if you actually get right brain, left brain concepts of this, the fact that these guys can do these things is just totally incredible.
Well, the great thing about that is you just see how it becomes a part of your game. You work on things like this, and then it becomes automatic for you, and muscle memory, and you can see how it helps. At least I can. You know, some people are, well, why are they doing that? They're not going to use those kind of moves when they play, but in reality, they do.
Here's Donovan going through his. What did you see out of Donovan the other night?
I saw a guy that just felt that I had to take over the basketball game, and I love the way, and I'm getting more and more confident that he can score and get to anywhere on the floor that he wants to. I was so impressed with the way he got into the paint for that little mid-range jump shot, and then people get used to that. Then the spin move, and then he drives to the basket. I mean, he's setting himself up to do some good things, and strictly about the way he handles the basketball, strictly about what you see here with Royce O'Neal.
You hunted down Danilo Gallinari. That was almost mean.
Well, that's part of coaching. You know, other coaches do it as well. They try to take advantage of weaknesses, and that's all a part of coaching. And Quinn did a great job of putting Donovan in a situation where, okay, you can't guard me, you know, and I'm going to take you to the hole.
Here's the difference between what jumped out to me about preseason and regular season. And it was the Danilo Gallinari. You opened up the shoot-around report. You talked about two plays. One was the high double stagger, pick and roll at the top, and the other was the pin down for Danilo Gallinari. We all may have never seen it.
Yeah.
We did it did not happen all game. And so to me, the difference between preseason and regular season is preseason they walk the players through the play sets that they're going to see, and regular season they take away the play set that you're used to seeing.
That is a total great point, and you can see it when they start to put their game plan together, how important little things are, like angles of screen. You'll see tonight where the Jazz will not shade, or they will not.
It's George Niang, ladies and gentlemen.
They will not challenge a player choice. LeBron James, use them as an example. They were not going to channel him to one side or the other. They're going to go square on him so they can't blow by him. And that keeps them from, because once he blows by you, you're on his back and you're at his mercy. So they're going to try to play him square as possible out here above the three-point line, in order to try to blow up what they try to do.
You should tune in our shoot-around report, which comes on radio right pretty close to tip-off, about 10 minutes before tip-off. Ron goes through the two offensive plays that the other team has every night, and you'll look at. So tonight he'll break down the Anthony Davis post-up. Whoa, that's my finger. The Anthony Davis post-up that we're keeping eye on. Then they'll run a similar kind of pin-down action to what the Oklahoma City Thunder never got going the other night. And so those will be the two that Ron will, I think, look at tonight, because I went to shoot around, so I know what they are. So make sure you tune in and grab those. Here's Joe Ingles doing his work. Jazz will start Jeff Green tonight, as they will start Joe Ingles tonight with Bojan Bogdanovic out. Royce O'Neal will come off the bench. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, again, the luxury that Quinn Snyder has is being able to put different players at different positions, or put pencil guys in. Joe Ingles was the starter last year. Even when he's coming off the bench, or whether starting, he's a big part of what the Jazz want to do out there on the floor, and you see that he's very comfortable at that position. He's very comfortable with the offense. He knows what he can get out of it. And so Quinn, again, has that luxury of now, which he probably didn't have last year, of putting guys in there.
It's interesting who's going to guard LeBron because, and probably Joe Ingles will start on him because Bojan Bogdanovic actually played him a lot in various playoff series with Indiana and Cleveland. He knows him well. He's actually kind of made his name at times for bodying up and being tough with him, and is unable to go tonight with the ankle injury. So Joe will probably get that assignment, which is a tough one, certainly. But LeBron's not quite as big he's a different player. He's gotten older. Now he's really just lowering the shoulder into you, bodying you, and powering through you instead of going around you the way he wants to.
Well, two things with those comments. One is that the key, I think, right now at his age, and the fact that you're saying he has to power his way through guys anymore, the new point of emphasis now, they're not going to let you run through guys and lower your shoulder or extend the arm into the chest of guys so you can dislodge them before you can get to the basket. That's the point of emphasis there. The other is that what Quinn wants to do is just stay in front of him. You know, if they're going to go underneath the screens, if he wants to shoot jump shots, you know, which he's not very good at, consistently anyway, then, you know, so be it.
Anthony Davis is not a good long two shooter, not a particularly good shooter. So you can keep him off the basket. He will post up on the left side and he will go right shoulder. 19 of 21 times the other night he did that. So when you're watching the game, keep an eye on that.
Yeah, every now and then he'll turn baseline and try to shoot a little fadeaway jump shot, but for the most part, he wants to go right shoulder.
Well, if he goes that way, that's a win.
Yeah.
Anytime he shoots it somewhere other than the rim, it's a win. All right, that is our On the Floor tonight. Last little check around here. Danny Green still firing over here. Will be interesting to watch Anthony Davis when guarded by Rudy Gobert because he has traditionally not liked that very much. Thanks very much for tuning in.